Hello everyone, my name is Dominono and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. So, first things first, we're back here in Huerta Memorial Hospital with a bit of time travel hocus pocus, because I wanted to make sure that we talked to Thane, even though technically, chronologically at this point he has passed some time ago. But I didn't want to leave it without talking to him at all. That just seemed miserable. You alright there, Thane?
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
Also dead now.
Human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Fair enough.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
It's rough.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
That'd be nice. Unfortunately, now I have to jump back to the present day where he is still dead. And technically died without this little conversation. Which is a bummer, but that's life. I wanted to include this because I'm doing a bit of the extra stuff on Silversun Strip and the apartment. I'm not doing the party yet, but there is some interactions to be had around there that I wanted to do now, so that I didn't like overburden the party scene. Cut back to the present, and we're back. First things first, Jack wants to see us in the arena. That's probably going to include like a quick fight or whatnot. But right now, Cortez is hanging out. Well, he's not here yet, but he wants to meet us for a drink or something. I can't really remember. And then, like, I think 3 or 4 people want to talk to us in the apartment. So, things to see and do before we do the final DLC. And then move on with our lives. Hey, Steve.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
So where are we going?
Activating external cameras.
I didn't know this shuttle had virtual windows.
Bet there's more you don't know about this bird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Before Mass Effect fields, there was no such thing as inertial dampeners.
Yeah?
Here, feel this.
Whoa!
They're riding a shuttle without any of the fancy
That,
stuff.
my friend, is unadulterated momentum. Want to really feel it?
fire at will.
Show me. You see? Doesn't take much to pull a few G's. Back in the day, pilots would wear G-suits. It squeezes your body so that the blood stays in your head in tight maneuvers. I'd wear a G-suit when flying my Trident. In a fighter, it's common to transfer power from the inertial dampeners to other systems.
You miss flying fighters? Can't imagine you're too thrilled to be flying a shuttle.
Hell no. I'm not just any shuttle pilot. I'm your shuttle pilot. Wouldn't have it any other way. When you're on the ground, weapon in hand, you're invincible. But when we're approaching an LZ, you're just another soldier. Vulnerable. Nothing you can do if we're shot down. Getting you to the ground alive is a responsibility I wouldn't trust to anyone else.
Yeah, maybe Joker.
Well, I might trust Joker to do the job.
Oh, that hurts, Shep. Moreau can fly a frigate, I'll give him that, but give him something with real maneuverability? Come on.
To be fair, Joker did drop a Mako like on top of a Prothean ruin at one point. That was pretty close. Just a neat little stop, and then Jack is in the arena. I don't know if the meetings in the apartment are any more like in depth. I imagine they're probably a bit more personal, maybe a bit more emotional. That's why I want to keep them second. But Jack's in here somewhere. I already have the high score in this place, so whatever. Jack. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Well, you're not there yet, but I can wait for you. Grand. It's pretty fun, the arena. I like it.
Hey, glad you can make it. I've got us set up.
Badass. Did a bit of experimenting with the guns here. I can upgrade your shockwave and your pull. Let's upgrade your shockwave. Force, no, impact radius. Detonations. Distance it goes. And suspend targets. Nah. Can't get that stuff now, but maybe I'll go for suspend later. Will I? Yeah, I think they sponsored me at some point during the side quests in this place. It's basically just run these the whole bunch, which is fine. Warp ammo, if you please. Sweetie. Boy, I bet calling out that would be grounds for a kick in the head. Alright, what are we fighting? Cerberus. Of course we are. Why wouldn't we? Kill streak indeed. Not doing bad. Well, up until I got caught up on that. Oh, I'm gonna lose my streak, ain't I? Yep. Damn. Oh well. I'll get over it somehow. Bonus. Why not? It's irrelevant how many points I get at this point. Like, I'm literally already like filled on it. That wasn't so bad. Get away from that. What's that? And the Centurion. The Centurions. Man. Wah. That was a little surprising. Ow, alright. Jerk. Oh, hello.
I'm gonna beat you until candy comes out. Ah!
That'd be interesting.
Are you as turned on right now as I am? That's my boy.
Good grief.
All right. We need biotic detonations. Keep laying down warp fields or a wide area pull.
For him or us?
Any preference?
Just give me something I can blow.
Oh, you kids and your biotics.
You're cute when you talk.
Grade A. Let's ignore the spectators, because there are always spectators, and this is being broadcast on a TV channel. Whatever. Oh, that was alright. What else do I need to do around here? I think I'm actually good for all this bit. That's... yeah, just the supplies, and I don't need them yet. Don't need that until a fair bit later. Alright, exit this time. Alright, so back to the apartment, and then we can invite some folks and be like, hey, what's the problem? What do you need to talk to me about? And they're going to be like, deep, resounding emotional issues, and I'm going to be like, that's interesting. I should go. Vorcha hustling people at the front. They've been there since forever. You can buy stuff for the place there. Only a couple. There's not much to do with personalizing the apartment. It's pretty much just, do you want X shelf or Y sofa? Which is fine. I mean, I've already done that and added like a different sink and whatever. Not exactly the most riveting of details, is it? New message? Where the hell do I read my messages? Glyphs hanging around. Is it in here? I think. I can't fucking remember. No, that's a bedroom. Upstairs. Can't bloody remember. It's around here somewhere. Here? No. Wait, maybe it's in a study. That's... god damn it. This is the problem with having an apartment this big. Also, why does it have like 3 bedrooms? Like, fine, I guess, if you want to have friends stay over, and I actually do, so whatever. Oh, it's in here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just take the scenic route to the terminal. Housewarming? From Tally. Next time we're on the Citadel, I'd love to come by. No rush, but it's nice to have a place there that you can call home. Oh, thanks, Tally. And from here, we can invite people. So we've got Edie, James, Colliat, which is Thane's son, if you don't remember, Liara, and Tally. Okay, well, let's start with Bulk Slam Huge here. Purely because, like, I care about him the least. That's not even true, actually. James is pretty alright. As a new character for Mass Effect 3, he's not that bad.
Hey, loco.
Kinda looks better in Gears of War, but...
Nice place. Might not look so nice after throwing that party you were talking about.
You wouldn't trash my new apartment, would you, James?
Me? No. Never. Nice view. But this place, it's just so... not what I'm used to.
Which is...
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
Yeah, I get that. It's tough being away from home.
Yeah. How do you make it work?
You just do. It's like war. You make it work, or die trying.
You've got a career as couples counselor if this whole savior of the galaxy thing doesn't work out.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life?
Oh, shit. Right. I wanted to show you.
Oh, you got your tattoo done.
What do you think?
Looks good. You've earned it. Now the real work begins, right?
Exactly. And I heard what you said before. And I'm in. 100%.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle.
Okay.
Thanks for coming by, James.
This is gonna be a perfect place for a fiesta.
That's got the
Hasta
room
la
for it.
vista, Shepard.
Thanks, Arnie.
Catch you later, Shepard.
See you, dude. Interesting. Can I, before you wander away anyway, can I?
No, way.
Yeah, there's a punch bag here.
You've been holding out on me.
He came with the place. Yes, just two manly men doing manly men things.
What have we here? You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good.
Oh my god, don't make me click for 182. Oh god. If I have to do this for 182, then
Oh yeah.
maybe I'll skip to that bit. I wonder if I can get this wrong. Like if I'm expected to monitor which quick times I'm doing. Skip to the resolution of this, whatever it is. And I beat it.
Holy hell, you did it.
That took like 10 minutes.
I don't know what to say. How you feeling?
Like my arm fell asleep.
Like I could do another 183.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, loco. Damn, you still got it. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Who was telling me
worry.
at first?
I won't.
It literally made me do all 183. My arm's aching.
Oh, man. This is sweet.
And I don't think I got anything for it, so that was well done. I presume that if I invite somebody else, then they'll oh, hang on, it's downstairs, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh yeah, because we went upstairs when he got here, right? Right? Where the... over here? Yes? Right. I presume that if I invite somebody else, he will disappear, so... That was so dumb. Edie, I think I remember when I read that she wanted to visit, she said it was something important, so maybe I'll leave her until, like, later. Talia just wants to chat, Liara wants to hang out. Kolyat wants to come over as, like, a memorial for Thane, so I think I'll do that absolute last. Tali, what's up?
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
Poetic.
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Great.
What shall I? We can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
This is ridiculous. No, don't be shitty.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Quarry and
Yeah,
sleepovers.
It's, yeah, definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this mask.
Meme lord.
I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
Fuck's sake. Still. So does Tally not hanging around for reasons? Can I not do like another 180 chin-ups to impress her? Is that technically a chin-up? I guess not, since a chin-up is chin over the bar. I don't know. Somebody please clarify that for me. Liara, what would you like to talk about? Could be anything. You play? Huh.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
I wish I could play an instrument. Never too late to learn, I suppose. So Tally didn't stop to hang out, but Liara does.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your reports so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Glyph. Glyph, can you copy that song to my personal files on the Normandy?
Certainly, Dr. Tassoni.
Shepard.
That's me. There's a good song. If I were to learn an instrument, I'd probably try and learn violin. You can carry those places. Good luck trying to get an entire, like, organ piano into a building. Edie. Let's chat, you and I.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
You want to go shopping?
I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
It's a good question. Practical gifts are practical, but, like, you know, what is... Like, something... Depends what you're... It depends why you're getting the gift. This is the hardest decision so far. God damn it. I don't... Something you both like. Like, I don't know, like... Something bright for the cockpit, maybe? Like, I don't know, a plant. Or something, that'd be nice, but... Like, something practical means you generally engage with it, and that reminds you that somebody did a nice thing for you. Yeah, you know what? Something practical.
I'd go with something he's actually going to use a few times before the galaxy end.
I see. It does concern me that he is susceptible to bodily harm.
Aren't we all?
Because of his bones?
No, because he doesn't have 30 centimeters of reactive armor plating. The Normandy's crew have very few integral defenses.
You know, the first step in appropriate gift-giving is not to think of the recipient as a mortal sack of meat.
I'm sorry. My defense intelligence programming took the discussion in inappropriate directions. I should sublimate. What about a lower back support for his chair? There are some that heat and cool.
Sold. Who's next?
Yeah, that'll do it.
You are. Close your eyes.
Oh god. This is a bit sudden.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld.
Oh.
Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
That's really nice, actually. I'll take it, but one problem, there's no problem here. Like, almost as rare as you is super cheesy, but like one problem, like what is the problem here? I don't get it.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's
interesting.
a long way for a joke.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
No.
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Do I get to keep the ring? Like, I hope I didn't just, like, reject her gift. That would be really rude. I might have. Damn it, Shepard. Oh well, fuck it. I did my best. Goliath. Let's have a chat about Thane.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father, devoted to his son. There's an old human saying, whoever saves one life saves the world entire. It's not about a planet, but the value of each of us. I don't know how many times Thane saved my life, or I saved his when we were beyond the Omega-4 relay. It all happened pretty fast. But I do know my whole world could have come to an end then, and it didn't. Even when he was terminally ill and had no business fighting on, something in Thane told him he could save one last life. It was not his own. Thane was too selfless for that. The life he chose was someone's whose decisions could, in fact, save worlds entire. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
He was one of us.
Yes. He did not have many friends. The Normandy was good for him. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
She is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel's syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
It's all right, Commander. Counselor Ashiel could use some good press right now. This is the right time for such a favor. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
That was nice. That was decent. That's why I wanted to make sure that I included just a little chat with Thane beforehand. Context isn't super correct. Talking to Thane should have caused him to come to the Councilor's defense instead of Captain Kirahi back during the Cerberus coup. And it looks like the game didn't quite figure itself out for that bit, got its wires crossed a little, but it's a thought that counts. What did you want to tell me, Thane?
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways, but it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, And he is temperamental, but he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you. I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth. Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws. Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Aww. Thanks, Kolyat. I appreciated that. Well, I think that wraps up everybody that I wanted to talk to. Everybody who wanted to stop by and check out my sick new apartment and make me feel feelings. So yeah. Next time around we should be starting the last DLC. Don't know how long that will take, but then eventually we will finish off the Citadel, throw that party. And we're on the home stretch of the game. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.